Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am joined with my girlfriend Zoe and my dog Trixie, and we will be doing some hiking and overnight camping on the Appalachian Trail. Super excited to have everyone out here today with me. Both of them, my dog and Zoe, were willing to come out here and enjoy the beautiful weather. Trixie has to stop periodically to get the snow out of her feet. Usually we bring either booties for Trixie or Buster Secret. This trip was kind of last minute, so we were a bit unprepared in that regard. As you could probably tell, there's quite a bit of snow on the ground, almost up to her knees. So we have about a foot of snow here. Zoe and I and Trixie have been hiking for about a mile now. The nice thing about camping on the Appalachian Trail is you could camp pretty much anywhere within distance of the trail. So we will be looking at some point for a place to camp. Zoe, how are you doing so far?
It's tough. Well, I gotta say that. But Trixie and I usually walk like 4 miles every day, so at least I have some endurance for this.
There you go.
She's a little scared of all these slippery rocks.
Yeah.
Boop. I think we're gonna set up here tonight. It's a nice flat area over there. Ryan's trying to make some path for the tent to go on.
But there should be enough space for a tent.
Do you think you'll like it, Trixie? Yeah. We just set up the tent.
Yep.
Good work, teamwork. Alright, everything has been pretty much moved in. Now we're just getting this fire pit open for easy access. The things I'm tasked to do when I'm here camping is to find sticks. So I'm searching around, finding random sticks, small, big, to help start the fire. Like this, it has a small one. This is what we have so far. Ryan is using some paper from a book to start a fire, so we'll see how this goes.
Alright, got a little bit of a log cabin set up with the tinder and the kindling on the inside, some bigger logs on the outside, and some paper on the middle. Hopefully this will get the fire going. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is light my stove. Come on now, one out. The wind, man. See how it lights up and then it dies?
Yeah. How old is this thing?
No, it's fine. It's just the wind. See, we're using the tent to block the wind, but it is on. It's hard to see. All right, so got the fire started. That was a little bit of a challenge. Basically, used the propane stove to light a piece of paper, then transferred it over here. So while it's burning real well, we're gonna try to make a little lean-to style. The propane stove was just taking too long, so we put our pot on some coals next to the fire. That should cook a lot faster. Oh yeah, it's boiling.
Well, that's good.
Oh. Fire is burning nice and hot now. It's so nice just to rest your hands next to the fire and warm them up. Gloves are a little cold. You can see my boots and pant legs are all covered in snow, so this feels really good. And the rice is still cooking right there. Zoe's gonna check on the rice in a minute.
Oh,
We got some sticks in there, but that's okay. There you go. Alright, so we're gonna be eating this ground beef. It looks not the best.
Pour it on?
Yeah, just pour it in there. So we're pretty much eating rice with beef. Probably gonna be pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay. time to eat some of our food here. I'm excited to see how this tastes. Does it taste good?
No comment.
We have the pot on the coals again, and we're going to make some tea before we head to bed. All right, let's see how this tea tastes. Should be really hot. It's good, nice and warm. All right, we put out the fire and got inside our tent for the night. See, Trixie's nice and warm under the blanket. Zoe's all bundled up in her sleeping bag liner. We also got some hand warmers to put in her sleeping bags to make it even warmer. So we're probably gonna head to bed very soon, and we're gonna call it a night.
6:47.
Yeah, it's only 6:47, but it's
when you camp, you wake up earlier.
Exactly. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning, everyone. Zoe and Trixie and I have just woken up. It is light outside, as you can tell. It's probably around 6:30, maybe 6:40ish. Not too sure on the time. Everybody survived the night, including Trixie. Zoe, how was your night?
It was cold, but I made it.
Yep, it was cold. Got to 19 degrees last night, I think. Okay, worst part of the day is getting on the cold and icy crusted boots. That's always a pleasure to do in the morning. Finally got my boots on. It's like stepping onto a solid block of ice. Very cold. Oh, Trixie does not like the camera. You can tell it's perfectly bright out by now. I am still quite bundled up because it's very cold, but I think we're going to do a short hike to a cliff area and check out the sunrise. Gotta watch your step. There's a lot of rocks under the snow which are hard to see. We made it to the overlook. We'll see just how nice that is in the morning. So quiet and peaceful. Good girl. Breakfast, we have a frozen bagel from Panera.
Yep, it feels rock solid.
I might break a tooth trying to eat that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it's softer than it looks. Somewhat edible. That's good. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, you can easily see where we slept with that big impression in the ground. It's pretty much no snow right here. Before we leave camp, we just got to do a quick look around all the campsite, make sure we didn't leave behind any food scraps or anything that doesn't belong here. Definitely want to leave the campsite just as much as how you found it. So we'll just do a quick scan, make sure we left nothing behind. Looks pretty good to me. The only evidence is really the fireplace is melted off the snow and our tenting spot. So without further ado, I think we're all set to hike out of here. You ready, Zoe?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. 2 miles later, and Zoe and I are almost out of the woods. Just about made it back to the parking lot. All right, at this point, we have made it back to the car. Good job, Zoe. Woo! Fist bump.